Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video we are doing my October update on my hashtag Team Project Pan. This is my second to last update on this project, so without further ado, let's jump on into it. And I'm a glutton for punishment, but I am going to roll in some products just because I can. I definitely know that I won't finish them before the end of the year, but I thought it's a good starting point for those particular products for next year. So as per usual, I'm going to go through my spreadsheet category by category, and we will see where we're at with all of the products. So the first category is primer, and for that I am currently using my Cinema Secrets Ultimate Foundation Primer. This is like a silicone based slippy primer. I am currently up to here, and I think, I don't know, the way I'm going, I'm going to be very close to getting this finished. I'm trying to use this consistently every single day. I've used over half of it already, and I've only had this in the project for 2 months now, so hopefully I can get it done. Last month it was 75.68 grams. Now it is 69.75 grams. So I think the way I'm going, hopefully I can get this one done. It just depends on how heavy the packaging is, but based on how much progress I've been making, I think I can definitely have it done, but we'll see. Moving on to my foundations. I had 2 foundations in the project last month, and I've actually used one up, which I'm so glad about because I'm not the biggest fan of it. So that one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I don't know if you can see, but there are like lots of scrapings through it. This one's quite hard to get the last skerricks of the product out just because of the way the opening is at the top here. I got as much as I could out of this, but I just can't scrape any more out. So calling this one done and dusted. That takes me to a total of 5 foundations total used up this year. I think I'll definitely get to 6. Might not get to 7. I was hoping to use up 7 foundations this year, but I think it's going to be very close. I might maybe get to 6.5, but I don't think I'll get to the 7, unfortunately. And then my next one is the L'Oreal True Match. I have been using this a bit, so I finished this one I think this last week. So I've used this one a few times since finishing the Wet n Wild, so it won't have dropped very much, but over the next month this one will drop quite considerably because this is my only foundation that I'm focusing on now. Last month this was 98.94 grams, and now it is 95.4 grams. I think I'm down to about here on this one. It hasn't all settled down, so I'm not quite sure where I'm up to. I think I'm about 1/4 to 1/3 of the way through this one, so I think that we'll see a really considerable amount of progress on this one over the next month. Then moving on to my concealers. So last month I rolled in the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers, and generally these usually take me about 2.5 to 3 months to use up. So I think I'll definitely get this one done by the end of the year. Last month it weighed 16.62 grams, and now it weighs 15.38 grams. I've used about 1.3 grams of this one so far. So like I said, this one normally takes me about 2 to 3 months to use up, so I think I'll definitely have this one done by the end of the year with daily use. Powders, first of all, is my Mally Pore Defender. I don't think I used this at all this past month, so I'll give it away and see, but I think I've just been focusing on the Cinema Secrets primer, and I definitely haven't used this one at all, so I'm just going to carry the total over, which is 104.03 grams. But the powder I have been using quite a lot is my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in the color Butter. I'm wearing this on my face today. I set my foundation with it. Last month was 139.22 grams, and now it is 136.87 grams. So this one has a total of 28 grams in it. I don't think I will have this one completely finished by the end of the year, but I'll probably be about, you know, 1/2 to 3/4 of the way through it. The way I'm going, I'm using about like anywhere from 3 to 5 grams each month. It started at 144.39 grams. So in total, I have almost used 10 grams. I'm sitting at about 8 grams usage on this so far. So definitely won't get it done by the end of the year, but I will have a pretty decent amount used on it. Next we have setting sprays, and I'm currently working on an Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I've been using this most days, so I think this one will be pretty close to being finished by the end of the year. Last month it weighed 134.24 grams. Now it weighs 89 grams neat. So I have used a fairly decent amount of it, almost 50 grams, and there is 118 ml bottle. So I think that I will probably have this one either done next month or be very close to having it finished completely next month. My brow pomade, and I might be at I'm almost at using a whole gram of product on this one since having it in the project. So I might be, you know, maybe at that point by now. But my main goal this year was to hit pan on this one, and I'm getting really close to hitting pan. I want to hit, like, you know, noticeable pan. You can see up in the top corner here, I am wearing it down there. So I want to make sure that, you know, basically like right in the middle is pan by the end of the year. I don't know whether I'm going to get to that point, but we'll see how I go. I don't know. I use this like every single day, and I'm still seeing very slow progress on it, but it is a brow pomade, so I'm not surprised. Last month was 120. Last month was 28.29 grams, and now it is 28.12 grams. So since having this first rolled into the project at the start of the year, I have officially used up a whole gram of this product. Only 2 grams left to go. Gosh, it seems like there's so much more product in there than 2 grams, but I guess considering it's taken me nearly a whole year to get through a whole gram, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Lip liners. I think I've used these once this past month. Yeah, I'm still really dropping the ball when it comes to these ones, so we're just gonna put them to the side and not talk about them. Also, lip products, as you guys would know if you watched my last update, I rolled in a bucket load of lip balmy type products last month, so we're gonna go through them now because I have managed to use up I think I've used up 1, and I'm getting very close on another 2. Possibly 3. I've made good progress on the rest of them. So the first one is my Look Lip Nourish in the color Chai Shimmer, and I did manage to completely use this one up. I did scrape into it a little bit, but not like the whole amount, but I am calling this one done and dusted. So De Janeiro Brazilian Kiss Kapuku lip balm. I still have a small amount of this one left. I am using this every now and then. Once I finish up the other lip products, I'll probably focus on this really solidly. But yeah, this one is still going and I still love it. So I'm happy to have it in the project still. Then my Mary Kay my Mary Kay Satin Lips Lip Mask. This has dropped a little bit. I think last month it was up to here and it's down to here now. So I've made a little bit of progress on it, but I have been focusing majority of my time on the other lip mask, lip balm type products I have in this project. So this one has been neglected a little bit. So I really need to, you know, pull my finger out and give this guy some love this next month as well. Then we have my Dior Lip Addict in Dior Glow. Lip Glow. This is the pink color. And this is all I have left on this one. This is completely wound up. So I think this one will definitely, be gone by the next update. And I'm really happy about that. I've been using this one overnight time as a lip treatment, and that's why I'm managing to get through it really quickly. The next one is my Mecca Rose Lip Balm. And if you can see you see down there? Yeah, I've used a fairly decent amount of this, and Like once again, this one has quite a small amount left on it as well. I've been using this, I've been leaving this at my computer, and I put this on whenever I think about putting lip balm on. So I'm making pretty good progress on it as well. It's quite a soft formula. I think that's why I'm managing to get through it quite quickly. But maybe once I finish the Dior Lip Addict, I think I'm gonna focus heavily on the Mary Kay one. And this one I've been throwing in my handbag a little bit because it does have some color to it. So we'll see, I'll figure out, you know, a little routine with them as well. And then this one is my last one. It's the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Icon Lip Gloss. And as you can see there, it's actually dropped a little bit. You can see it settled there. I don't think I will have this one finished by the end of the year, but based on that progress, I'll probably have maybe half of this, maybe 3/4 of this finished by the end of the year. I've recently finished my lip gloss up that I had in another project. I was using that in the morning. Now I'm pretty much focusing entirely on this one as my lip gloss. So if I start using this in the morning and then reapply it throughout the day at work, maybe a couple of times, I think that I can get a fairly decent amount of this done and dusted. So I'll keep you posted. We'll check and see how much progress I make over November, and that might give us a good idea whether we can get it finished by the end of the year. Next up, we have nail polishes, and this is another successful category this month. I did manage to use up a nail polish. We'll start with our base coat. So base coat was 46.03 grams last month. Now it weighs in at 45.7 grams. Essie Top Coat is the one that I managed to finish up. You may see down the bottom there that there is a little bit sitting in the bottom there, but the brush doesn't quite pull it out, and it has gotten super gloopy and gluggy. So I am calling it done. It's just too thick to use as a nail polish top coat nowadays. So I'm calling this one done. I'm sitting at 3 nail polish products used up so far this year. I did want to make it to 4. I don't know whether that's going to be possible. There's potential that if I actually painted my nails more often, that I might be able to finish up the color nail polish product, which is this one. This is the color Essie Stylenomics. It is like a dark like emerald greeny black color. I've used this a little bit. I've just got to continue to use it, and then I might actually have it finished. I'm about halfway on this one, so I think if I actually repainted my nails, like my fingernails, maybe like once or twice a week, if I do it at least once a week, and if I repaint my toenails maybe twice a month, I think I can definitely make some really good progress on this. I've actually got clean fingernails and toenails at the moment. I was gonna repaint my nails today sometime, so hopefully if I keep doing that, we might finally get some progress on it. But last month it was 26.22 grams, and now it is 25.93 grams. And my other nail polish product that I currently have in the project is this Sally Hansen Natural Nail Growth Revitalizer. I've been really slack on this one. I have barely used it. Last month it was 46.51 grams, and now it is 46.39 grams. So it has barely dropped. And because I am a glutton for punishment, I am actually going to roll in another nail polish product. This is another one that I don't think I will have finished by the end of the year, but I think if I at least roll it into the project, I'll make some decent progress on it, ready for next year. And this is the Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. I have about half of this left, so I'm just gonna continue to use it, see how much I can use up of it, maybe get close to having it finished, and then do the last little bit next year. So this one is starting at 51.61 grams. Moving on to fragrances, I currently have 2 fragrances in the project. I have my Mary Kay Paint the Sky fragrance mist, and I also have my Britney Spears Fantasy perfume. So starting with the Britney Spears Fantasy perfume, this one has dropped a little bit, as you can see here. I think I'm almost past the fattest part of the bottle. I'm starting to get to the smaller part of the bottle. So I think going forward, we might see more progress on this one. Fingers crossed, because I'd really like to have this one done by the end of the year. So this one last month, 136.26 grams, and now it is 132.29 grams. And then my Paint the Sky by Mary Kay was 80.34 grams last month, and now it is 66.69 grams. I used like almost 30 grams of this product this month, and there's not much left. I feel like, you know, the end is near on this one. I think there's a very real possibility that I might be able to have both of these finished. And last category is hair care products. So starting off with my TRESemmé heat protectant. Last month, this one's taken me a while to actually kind of get into a groove and figuring out how to use it. But last month it was 185.12 grams, and now it is 166.75 grams. So I didn't make as much progress on this one this month as I did the previous month, but I am still making really good progress. I don't know whether I'm going to see this one done by the end of the year. I would love to see it done, but it feels like there's a lot more products still in this one. So only time will tell on that one. I'm kind of bummed that I won't have it done, but I'm sensing that I won't. The last one to update you on is my Collab dry shampoo, and I actually did finish this one off yesterday. So that is my last spray dry shampoo that I have in my collection, and that was one of my goals with my hair care products this year, was to totally use up my dry shampoos, and I think I wanted to use up 5 non-dry shampoo products, and I'm only sitting at, I think, 3 at the moment. Yeah, 2 in this project, 1 in another project, and we'll see how I go on the TRESemmé. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm still happy with how much progress I've made on my hair care products this year. Traditionally, I make like 0 progress on hair care products, so I've really upped my game this year with hair care products in this project. So another dry shampoo done and dusted. And again, because I am a glutton for punishment, I'm going to roll in 2 more hair care products. These are, again, products that I definitely don't think I will have done by the end of the year, but I'd like to start getting some progress on them ready for next year's project. So the first one is the Way Hair Care Wave Spray. As you can see, I think the color on this one has really changed. I've used barely any of this product. So I'm really going to try and get this one done because I paid a lot of money for this. I think this product is like $50, maybe more in Australia. So I'd really like to get some good use out of this. And as I showed you, the color I'm almost certain has darkened. So I want to get some use out of it and get it out of my collection. Starting weight on this one is 159.5 grams. The next one is a product that I've tried to pan many a times before. This is the Lush No Drought Dry Shampoo. I figured I've used up all my can aerosol dry shampoos, and I kind of want to move away from having so many aerosol products in my collection if I can avoid it. So I'm going to jump back to trying to use this one as my dry shampoo and using it up. This product is really old, but I'm going to give it a try, see if I can, you know, make some decent use on it, make some decent progress on it. It is a really big bottle. Starting weight on this one is 107.19 grams. So that's my update on my #Team Project Pan for October. Let me know down in the comments box how you are going on your Project Pan products. I think I'm doing quite well so far. I always like to aim for using up about 50 products in this project alone. So I'm going to have to calculate my totals up and see how close I'm getting. I think I'm on track to hitting that goal. You'll find out all those details in my end of year, yearly review, like numbers, figures roundup. I'll let you know all those details in that video. With that all being said, if you're still here and you haven't already, make sure you like this video. You can join my membership down below, and you can also subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up to date on future content. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.